The Haiti Christian Development Fund, otherwise known as HCDF, has been actively working in Fond du Blanc, Haiti since 1982. HCDF is a U.S. incorporated, nonprofit, tax-exempt organization founded in 1980 for the purpose of Christian community development in a rural Haitian community. Its basic premise is to proclaim good news to the poor in word and deed through reconciliation, relocation, and redistribution. Jean Thomas was called by God to Fond du Blanc, Haiti. Jean is the founder and director of the Haiti Christian Development Fund. A graduate of Grace Theological Seminary in Indiana, God called Jean to return to his native homeland in Haiti to share the good news of Jesus Christ with the poor, to build and equip the church, and to act as a catalyst for economic and social development. He came to build a community. The pivotal experience for Jean, drawing him back to Haiti, was 4 years spent working at Voice of Calvary Ministries in Jackson, Mississippi.
At Voice of Calvary, I learned the principle of the 3 R's: reconciliation, relocation, and redistribution. Relocation in particular has to do with being with the people to whom you are ministering. In my case, it meant that I had to relocate back to Haiti into the community where we were going to work. Had it not been for my experiences at Voice of Calvary, I have no doubt that I would have had a traditional mission compound complex. But by applying the principles of the 3 R's and by getting the people involved in cooperative activities, we were able to succeed at getting the people truly involved and at owning everything that we have ever done.
Fond du Blanc is 60 miles and 3 hours away from Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. There's no electrical service outside of a generator-powered system. Initial research of the area showed that the people of Fond du Blanc were the least affected by systems creating dependent living, and the people were receptive and willing to join together to participate in community projects to improve their way of life.
Fondabla is very remote from any other major city. Anytime you get easy access to the city, you get an attitude of dependence. Wherever you go in Haiti, if you are a missionary, people just wait for you to do things for them. But Fondabla had not benefited from any mission activities. Consequently, there was Haitian freshness here.
When John first came to Fond du Blanc, he began teaching about the Christian faith in a place that the gospel had never really been explained. Most of the local pastors had never received any formal training. Some could not even read their Bible.
When I first came to Fond du Blanc, it was not my intention to do church planting. I started visiting a lot of the churches in the area, and I came upon a church that was virtually abandoned, except for a couple of ladies that would meet regularly every Sunday morning to pray. I started visiting them more often, serving them communion, doing Bible studies with them, and gradually a church began to evolve out of that environment, and it has grown to become the mother church of our ministry here in Fond du Blanc.
With the mountainous terrain, there is no easy access from one community to another. A 4-mile trek is a major undertaking. Therefore, instead of increasing the size of the initial congregation, the Haiti Christian Development Fund embarked on a church planting program within a 20-mile radius of the mother church. 7 new churches have been planted, each under the leadership of a minister trained in the theological program. The church in each of these communities is the center not only for discipleship, but also for education and community.
Our approach from the beginning was to work with the people of Fond du Blanc to identify the problem and work together at finding the solutions. We needed to implement projects which would focus the community's attention and energy in a positive direction. We wanted as many people involved as possible.
The first project was to cap a spring and pipe the water to a convenient point along the road. This project brought clean, healthy, and refreshing water to the area and also eliminated the disease that was carried through polluted drinking water.
The kind of labor that went into the water project is unheard of almost anywhere else in Haiti. In some communities, you couldn't even pay people enough money to do this kind of work. But here we were successful at motivating the people and for getting them to work cooperatively to solve a problem that affected them all.
When Jean came to Fond du Lac, the road into the area was barely passable, even with a four-wheel drive vehicle. This meant that goods produced in the area, primarily charcoal, were difficult to transport to market in the cities. Also, staple items for cooking and clothing were much more expensive because of the added cost to transport them into town. Over the course of 2 years, Jean employed local people to build and repair the road. In all, over 10,000 people found employment at various times working on these roads.
It might have been easier to use bulldozers and tractors, to do the road, but by going with an intensive labor approach, over 10,000 people were able to get employment and improve the road at the same time.
Today, there are over 200 miles of improved roads because of the leadership of the Haiti Christian Development Fund. Better transportation in and out of Fond du Lac has opened up new markets for agricultural products grown in the area. The next area of focus was cooperatives for agriculture, livestock, and reforestation. Everywhere you go in Haiti, you find dry and barren hillsides. The people rely on wood to make charcoal as their primary fuel for cooking. For years, trees had been cut down with no regard for deforestation and erosion problems. With nothing to hold the topsoil in place, erosion carries it away. Farmers struggle to produce a crop because of the mountainous terrain and the constant erosion of the topsoil.
I read a quote in a World Vision magazine which said that 24 million trees are cut down every year in Haiti, and only 6 million is replanted. And when you come to Haiti, you can see the dry, barren mountainside. Anyone involved in agroforestry can tell you that if that proportion is not cut down, Haiti could easily become a dry, barren land incapable of producing anything.
This is another area that has changed in Fond du Lac. Haiti Christian Development Fund has been responsible for acquisition and planting of millions of trees in the area to rectify the soil erosion problem that has plagued most of the country. These fast-growing trees can be harvested in 3 or 4 years after planting, and when cut down for the production of charcoal, the roots regenerate themselves and regrow rather than dying like the majority of trees in Haiti. At its peak, the reforestation program was planting 500,000 trees a year. In the early 1980s, a countrywide mandate to eradicate all of the pigs due to a swine flu epidemic left Haiti without one of its staple meat products. The Haiti Christian Development Fund worked through a local co-op model to establish one of the largest pig repopulation programs in the country. Likewise, a credit union also grew out of a need in the community. Haiti Christian Development Fund committed $10,000 as seed funds, and over the past several years, the deposits of the members have reached $300,000. By having access to loans for both personal and business use, members have been able to keep or repurchase their land that would otherwise go to local land sharks, as well as start and expand their personal businesses to help support their families.
At the heart of Christian community development is relocation. You cannot do it by commuting. You have to be a part of the community. Every project that we have implemented has affected us directly. From the church to the credit union, neither of those projects would have taken place had we not been a part of this community.
A major emphasis of the Haiti Christian development community efforts has been focused on breaking the cycle of poverty and superstition by offering a quality Christian education. Since the 1980s, the L'Exode Schools, part of the Haiti Christian Development Fund programs, has offered educational instruction and resources on par with the best schools in the country. L'Exode, which means Exodus in French, includes a primary campus and 7 satellite schools, educating more than 1,000 students in all. In fact, all 3 of the Thomas' children attended and graduated from L'Exode schools. The primary campus offers programming for preschool through high school students in an environment that focuses on Christian principles in a safe and modern academic environment. Unlike most of Haiti, nearly 100% of school-aged children in Fond du Lac go to school. The concept of beginning a child's education at age 3 to 5 years old began when HCDF began encouraging preschool-aged children in the community to attend school. The next challenge was providing an opportunity for the high school graduates to get a college education to increase their employment opportunities. HCDF offers school and college sponsorship programs to help make a quality education a possibility for families that cannot otherwise afford these opportunities for their children. You can sign up to sponsor a student on the hcdf.org website and go visit your student if you choose to come to Fond du Lac someday and see the ministry and community firsthand.
If you would like to have a first-hand experience of life in Fond du Lac, Joy and I would be more than happy to host you. Individuals or a group of up to 16 people can come. And while you are here, you will have an opportunity to work on some ongoing projects, worship, and visit with the friendly people of Fond du Lac. So take the time and come down and visit us. We would be more than happy to have you.
Well, we'll have to be very old people, I suppose, and see some of these children as doctors and lawyers and technicians and know that they've made something of their lives. Plus the growth of the church, seeing that they've taken Jesus into their lives.
I have faith in them. I believe in their capacity. And as children of God, created in God's image, we all have that capacity. And that they have been denied, the opportunity, to grow.